it's just about time to bring you another NFL matchup. Kickoff is just around the corner.
The Eagles will go on defense first to start the game. He brings it back to the 23. The offense will take over at the 23-yard line. Here's the give. He's hammered in the backfield.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Gives to the back. Gains his way to the 33-yard line. White was there on the tackle. Passes the ball. The stop was made by White.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Short throw to the left. White makes the tackle.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Good job over there, baby.
Here's the pass, and he caught it.
Jason Campbell sure is looking confident throwing the football right now, and that's good to see, because if he struggles, typically it's with his accuracy.
Gets the ball away. That incompletion will bring up second down. Here's the throw. Knocked loose. Camarillo had an opportunity, but doesn't come down with it.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
End zone. The Broncos cap off the very impressive 8-play drive by getting it in for 6.
Jason Campbell got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
They get him at the 27-yard line.
Let's see what they do with the play calling here. The last thing you can afford to have happen right now after that big drive is to go 3 and out.
The pocket is collapsing. Tackle was made by Ingram.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Short throw to the right. Breaks free.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Brown takes the give. Brown gets 6 yards on the play. Gets the pass off. It's broken up. Smith was the intended receiver. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get ready.
Passes it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets the pass away. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Smith is rocked, and it causes an incompletion.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Throws it. There for the catch.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Makes the catch. The stop was made by Adibi.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
There for the reception.
The Broncos are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
They are not ready for us.
Hit and drop behind the line.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
The Broncos end their 5-play series with the score. Nice-looking 60-yard drive.
When you talk about guys who can make people miss, his name is right at the top of that list. Really incredible elusiveness, especially in tight spaces.
Brought down at the 25. They'll go to work at the 25. Brown lost the ball. Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it. And the offense gets the recovery. The Eagles maintain control of the football. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
That's how we do it. Get ready.
He passes short. Nate Clements is there to bring him down.
The Broncos did a good job forcing a 3-and-out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Gets to about the 34. The Broncos have put together a couple of nice drives back-to-back. Let's see if the defense can adjust. Passes. Tackle was made by Gerald Hayes. They get about 10 yards there. Passes it out. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Short pass to his left. O.J. Atogwe is there on the tackle. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Jones-Drew gains about a yard on the play. Campbell has time to throw. Campbell is going to be sacked for a loss. That sack will give him 5 on the year. Philadelphia has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Dumps it out right. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Wow, is that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
It'll go out at the 34-yard line.
This offense really needs to get something going in this series. A game like this can quickly get out of hand, and before you know it, you have to get away from that game plan and start taking more chances.
Hands it to the back. What a shot! Brown gets about 4 yards on the play. He rolls right. It's incomplete.
Boy, no question, that's one he would like to have back. That's really the strength of his game, those deep throws.
Get ready.
Defense closing in. Comes down with it.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is the Broncos 14, the Eagles nothing. Passes on the move. Brian Urlacher makes the tackle.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Malcolm Jenkins had the coverage on the play. Short pass. The stop was made by Reggie Nelson. Smith makes his first reception of the game.
You can't do that.
Gives to the back. Jordan makes the tackle. Brown gets 6 yards on the carry. Brown on the inside handoff. Gain of 2. That'll bring up 3rd down. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Brings it in. Brought down behind the line. Anderson makes his 3rd grab. And he makes it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. So the score now, the Philadelphia Eagles 3, the Denver Broncos 14. He makes it to the 22. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Feeds it to the back. Dropped behind the line.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in the way. And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Short throw to the left. White was there on the tackle.
The Eagles were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
Myers takes it at the 21.
The Eagles offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended, to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
Gets the pass away. At the 40, Jenkins makes the tackle. Kevin Walter makes his first reception of the game. Good gain through the air will set him up with another 1st and 10.
Come on, y'all, let's go.
Gets the pass out. The stop was made by Urlacher.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
The pass is away. Touchdown Eagles. Hurst throws his 25th scoring pass of the season. Jay Feely makes it a 4-point game. Here's your sprint drive summary. From his own goal line. Gets to about the 24. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Throws short. Tagway intercepts it. To the 20. To the 10. He's in. Touchdown.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Jay Feely adds the extra point to make it a 3-point game.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Brought down at the 27. The Broncos turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Jones-Drew on the run.
The Broncos are simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Campbell hands it off. Talib makes the tackle.
The Broncos actually get a little bit of yardage there. They've been shut down in the running game so far.
Throws it out. Pass is complete. Harris was there on the tackle. Andre Johnson makes his first catch of the game. Short throw. Tackle was made by O.J. Atagwe. 6-yard pickup.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Another run. Hayes was there on the tackle.
Nice job up front right there. 6 yards, a first down. That's just old-fashioned football.
Give to the tailback. Tackle was made by Adibi. That's 4 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. They'll work the right side.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Makes the short throw. The stop was made by Gerald Hayes.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
He's got it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He really came through on that long-distance attempt.
You don't make a kick like that without a perfect hold and a perfect snap. But let's give this kicker some credit. That was an extraordinary effort.
Brought down at the 24-yard line. Throws it short.
The Eagles are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
Throws it. Urlacher gets the pick. Scaife was there on the tackle.
And there's no question they were sitting on that one. That is one of the bread and butter pass plays of this offense. They've been working against it all week, and that was a special little trick there that came up with the interception.
On the ground with a tailback. That's a gain of 8. That brings up second down. He throws right. He's there for the catch.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
And it's completed.
The Broncos are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Passes to his left. And Mario has it for the touchdown. Jason Campbell has done a great job leading this offense through the air as he connects once again for the score. He now has thrown for 20 on the season.
Matt Bryant makes it a 7-point game.
Here's your Sprint drive summary. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. The Eagles come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field.
Here we go. Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this.
Passes the ball. Can't hang on. Ross was defending on the play.
Second down.
Here's the pass. Tackle was made by Pollard.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Rolling right. They get to him. The Eagles will take their second time out of the half. Gets the ball away. Urlacher has it. The stop was made by Walter.
Two pretty bad decisions in this game so far by a guy who's been around long enough to play better than this.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 33. Alex Brown was there on the tackle. Here's the throw. Brought down at about the 19-yard line by DeMarcus Ware.
All right, all right, all right.
He rolls out to the right. Is there for the catch.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards. Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that. And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
And he makes it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. They get him at the 27. The Eagles will set up shop at the 27-yard line. Here's the give. The stop was made by Lawrence Timmons. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Check out the scores from around the league. Let's take a look at the stars from this weekend's games. Chris Beanie Wells has rushed for over 100 yards. Let's turn to your game stats. The number of plays run in the first half favored Denver. Camarillo has 6 catches. Denver is up by a score of 27-17. Top plays from the first half. Here you go.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Philadelphia. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The Eagles will begin this drive at the 25.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Gives it off. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play. And deep. Puts it up there. Pollard had the coverage on the play. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 29. They hand it off again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3 and out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3 and out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3 and outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
Gets the pass off. Tackle was made by Arrington.
How about this? No penalties called so far in this one. You go the entire first half without a penalty, and now we're into the third quarter.
Penalty on the play. First one today. And this one looks like it's going to come back. Holding offense. Repeat, second down. Second down and 14. Ball on their own 28. Passes it. It's hit. Go, boys. Let's go. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And he caught it.
The Eagles did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
Fielded at the 19. Dropped at the 26-yard line.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
Dumps it out right. The stop was made by Reggie Nelson.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
It's tipped away. Pollard was defending on the play.
Please contact your closest guest service ambassador, usher, or
Oh, shut up! Get ready.
Gets the pass away. Nelson bats it down. Parker was his intended target. Throws it. knocked down. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 35. Passes. It's tipped. Andre Johnson was the intended receiver on the play. Flips it out short. He tries to spin, and he is dropped.
And they get 5 yards from that completion.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
He needs to make a decision. O.J. Atogwe had the coverage on the play. It's fourth down. The Broncos lining up to punt. Philadelphia looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punt. It'll go out at the 35-yard line.
Really need to step it up offensively now. Either somebody come up with a big play or at least sustain a drive to keep that defense on the field for a while. A touchdown on this series would be a huge boost.
And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line before several defenders bring him down. Brown gets it on the draw. Tackle is made by Malcolm Jenkins.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Passes it out. The stop was made by Nelson.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 45.
Let's go. Free. Free. 38. Jam free.
Dumps it out left. Incomplete pass. Scaife was the intended receiver. Gets the pass away. Ingram knocks it down, and the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
It'll go out at the 22-yard line. The Broncos will start this drive at the 22. Here's the give. Jones-Drew comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Give to the tailback.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Gets the pass out. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
Myers fields it at the 31. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. And the defense has a heavy rush.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? There's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
There for the catch. Anderson makes it 5 catches for the game. passes away. Leaping catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
What's the deal, y'all?
From the 41-yard line. Short throw to the left. He tries to spin, but he's brought down.
Well, he didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Brown takes the handoff. Tackle was made by Aaron Smith.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding. Holding.
Repeat, first down.
So the penalty puts them back for a first and long. Throws it out. Drops the sure pick. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Rolls right. Hit as he throws.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Third down.
He throws right.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? It's almost a give up on that one. They basically settled for nothing and didn't even take a chance on picking up that first down.
And this one will go for a touchback. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Give to the tailback. Runs over tackler. He makes his way to about the 28 before he's hit and dropped. So, at the end of 3, the score is 27-17, Broncos. The Broncos have possession and control of the game as we get ready to begin the fourth quarter. He's dragged down on the play.
Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Eagles.
Dumps it out right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Fourth down. The Broncos are lining up to punt it away. The Eagles have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. He breaks the tackle. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The Eagles will set up shop at the 42. He rolls right. And they get to him.
Nice call by the defensive coordinator there. Had the blitz in the perfect situation. More and more now offenses want to spread it out, get a bunch of receivers out in the pattern, and you pay the price on the blitz.
Here's the deep throw. Drops the easy pick.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Throws it. Almost picked. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He fields the punt at the 20. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. It's the tailback. Alex Brown was there to bring him down. Jones-Drew gets about 4 yards on the play. Throws it short. Makes the catch. Tackle was made by O.J. Atagwe. With that last grab, that gives him a total of 60 catches.
60 catches is a nice milestone. You have a receiver who clearly understands what this offense is about. Yes, he has the ability to go deep, but he also just keeps moving the chains.
Passes the ball. There for the reception. That last catch gave him 1,000 yards for the season.
You know, when you watch the tape of those top wide receivers, they all seem to have a common thread. Yes, they have great hands, but the ability to make people miss may be even more important.
He makes another catch.
The Broncos are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
The halfback with the carry. Arrington with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Dumps it out left. They get him down, but the huge play will result in a 1st and goal for the Broncos. They go with a run.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter, and our score, the Broncos 34, the Eagles 17. He's still going. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
I'm going to show you, man. To the right, yeah, to the right, to the right.
Here's the pass. Brian Urlacher makes the tackle.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Got to him just as he released it.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Gives to the back. Aaron Smith was there on the tackle. Ronnie Brown gained around 6 yards. That'll be enough to get the first. They give it to the tailback. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding. Repeat, first down.
So first down once again, but a long ways to go following the penalty. Gets the ball away. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. Smith makes his 3rd catch of the game. Here's the throw. Deflected and broken. Scaife was his intended target. He slides.
3rd down run, 3rd down loss. That is not what you're looking for in that situation. Typically in the NFL, you put the ball in the hands of your quarterback there and give him a chance.
Gets the pass off. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The Broncos will begin this drive at the 41-yard line. The stop was made by DeMarcus Ware. Jones-Drew gains around 3 yards on the run. And they'll run him again.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Here's the handoff, and he's brought down hard behind the line. Hayes tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. He'll get it again. He fights forward to about the 26. Trent Cole makes the tackle.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
He's got it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
And he's drilled. What a hit. The offense will start at the 22-yard line. Passes it. Pollard picks it off. Kevin Walter was there on the tackle. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Campbell hands it off.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Talib makes the tackle. Jones-Drew picks up about 4 yards on the play. And it's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
At the 30, hit and dropped at the 32-yard line. The Eagles will start this drive at the 32-yard line. Rolling right.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Moves to his right. Gets the pass away. Urlacher was defending on the play. From their own 32-yard line. He throws short, and he catches it with no one around. And I'm not sure of the call. Here it is.
Personal foul, flipping on the offense. Still 3rd down.
Throws just as the pressure gets there. It's picked off. That should wrap things up. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Denver.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
And good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. They get him at the 24-yard line. The Eagles will set up shop at the 24-yard line.
It's coming your way. It's coming your way.
Barely gets that one off. Nelson grabs it on the ground. Stays on his feet.
Wide receivers are pretty good at catching the football. They're not always good at running with the football. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to that ball, and he gave it up.
They'll give it off here. Jamal Williams was there on the tackle. And that's going to do it. We have highlights coming right up, so don't go anywhere.
Man, we're not playing. Yeah.